Hey guys, what's up? Coach of the Soul, Thursdays at 3 has begun. If you're watching this live, hello, hello, hello. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my channel. Please like the videos, and please leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji, because YouTube will use those god dang algorithms to send Coaching for the Soul around the planet. Yeah, for people who need a little bit more Coaching for the Soul. Yes, 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 yes. It is a beautiful day in Detroit today. It's 81 degrees, mostly sunny. It is gorgeous. Yes, yes, yes. So we'll see who pops on here. There's a lot of stuff going on for the next 2 weeks. A lot of astrological things going on, and an awful lot of spiritual things going on. So yes, yes, yes. One of the things is on the 15th of this month, July 2024, Mars and Uranus conjunction, which means they're right next to each other in the sky. And Mars is the planet of war, and Uranus is the planet of get the mug out. So yeah. So hi Allison, hi Nancy. Yeah. So that's one of the big things. So this month is going to be power packed with anger, transformation, WTF, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, yes. So little volatile for the rest of the month. But we're going to come out of it. And then Mercury retrograde starts. Hey, Dorothy. Then Mercury retrograde starts. Yippee! For 4 whole weeks. I believe it's the whole month of August. I'm going to check and see. But yeah, it's going to be a large what the hell. Yeah. It's going to be a large what the hell. So I'm just going to see here when the date is. Like I said, it is August 4th through the 27th. Hey Vicky. Yeah, August 7th through the 27th. 7th through the 27th. 4th through the 27th. Okay. Hey Jamie. Yes. So from August 4th to the 27th of the month, which is pretty much the whole month of August, we're going to be in Mercury retrograde, and I don't know where it's at. What part it's in, what zodiac sign it's in. Let me just ask real quick. Mercury retrograde is in what zodiac sign in August? Virgo, that's right, Virgo and Leo. The blessing is it's in Leo. Most of it is in Leo. Yes, most of it's in Leo. Yes, yes, yes. Lots of messages. Jamie's like, lots of messages. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Susan. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff for you guys, and I'm going to tell you what's going on with me and that kind of thing. So I think we're going to start, okay? So there's a lot of, like I was speaking about before, there's a lot of astrological stuff going on, okay, this month, big time. Like I mentioned, Mars and Uranus conjunct each other, which basically means they're in the sky together, right next to each other, okay? And they're battling it out. Mars is about war, right? And Uranus is about, what the hell? Let's go. Come on. No time like the present. Come on, let's go. So it's going to be push and pull and push and pull and push and pull. That is, that's the 15th through the 17th, all right? But it's going to last till the 20th with energy. So be prepared on the 15th to be angry, frustrated, WTF moments all the time. If you can, stay home, okay? If you can, stay home. But that's a Monday, okay? So it's going to be a tough Monday for sure. But we're already building up to it right now, okay? So I've been angry most of the month. No, I didn't say that. Probably from like the 7th, like last week. Yeah, where just frustration just comes over for me from nowhere, okay? I know where it's coming from, but it's like things that would never bother me, right? With the dog, things like that. So be ready. If you're a little frustrated now, if you get angry real quick, again, that is Mars. Mars is war. Okay, let's go. Let's take it on. I'm not changing. Uranus says, the hell you're not. Come on, you're going to change. Because we got to get going. And so it's a push-pull situation. Okay? So Be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people that are in service, okay? Because we can be brutal without even knowing it. It'll come out of our mouth not even knowing what we just said until we are a little bit more calm. Okay, hey Blake. Okay, so give yourself a break, but also give the service worker a break, all right? And then we're going into Mercury retrograde on the 4th. So when you have a pre-shadow, it's like 10 days, all right? So we're talking the last week of the month. It's a long month. I mean, it's a long month, but it's flying by like, you know, we're on a freaking jet plane. Just be conscious. Be as conscious as you possibly can. Now, all kinds of, not brutal things, but awakening things are happening to all of us. They're stripping us of what no longer serves us. Okay? Literally stripping us. Hey, Catherine. We just have to make sure that we're conscious of that, right? I'll just tell you, I told you guys this before, I'm going to tell you again. Okay? Roommate left at the end of January. Okay? Was I freaking? Kind of, sort of, because I had to pay the rent for 5 years, right? Didn't have to buy groceries for 5 years. Paddled through, right? Got through it. It was all about me asking for help. All right. Daisy and her surgeries. Okay. She's finally coming out of heat. Thank God, after almost 3 weeks. And so that is good. We have to wait 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks for her to get into the vet again and to be fixed. Okay. Thank you. And then the other surgery will probably happen in August. Sometime in August, which it's Mercury retrograde, right? So planning on that, but also looking at that and going, okay, I have to pay my rent. I got to pay my bills. I got to do this, got to do that, got to do this, got to do this, right? Well, they've taken care of that. They truly have. Now, my business is completely dissolved. I mean, it is not what it was. It's not supposed to be. Okay, I'm transitioning out of personal readings. All right, and I will say that once I get to Maui, I will not be doing personal readings except for people who let's just say I'll have no new clients. Okay. Number one reason I feel it when I get with a spiritual person, but I don't feel it when they're not spiritual, when they're just looking for stuff. Okay. I'll do it anyway because, again, I'm good at it and I give 100%, but the feeling of love, intense love for them is not there, okay? And I'll be honest with that. But I'm still able to do it, all right? But that business is pretty much dissolved, and I get it, right? Maui's not that far away from me. Me and the dog are headed. We are. And I get that. All of you, the same thing. Things will start to not mean as much. Things will not, again, that's the stripping, right? That's the stripping that they're doing to our bodies, to our psyche, to our souls, to our spirit, to strip us of what no longer serves us. Because human in third dimension will do this. Oh no, you can't have that. That's who I am. Oh no. I got to hold on to this because I don't know anything else. Fear, ego. Okay? As we go forward, understand that, I've talked about this before, right? That 10% of the population is going to die in the next 5 years. Be prepared for it, right? If you're watching Coaching for the Soul, no one in your family is going anywhere. Don't have to worry about it. Naturally, yes. But for the collective, no. Chimes. Okay? So understand that. There's going to be lots of change in the next 5 years. Guaranteed. They're going to strip you of the people that you've known forever. Example, I might have talked about this before, okay? In April, I kind of sequestered my friends. Don't really work anymore. They don't really work anymore. They don't serve my best interest any longer. Some of them are 53-year relationships, right? One is 37 years. No. Right? They don't know why. One of them doesn't know why. I told that person in a text that I'm going through some stuff, got to work it out, right? What I'm doing, okay? Love interest. The dog is a man, crazy. crazy, 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 right? But they're all married. See? Not available, but they're like flies on food. And because they're bisexual, right? So they're finding their spiritual self, and they're attracted to someone, myself, and are interested. Again, I have no interest in that at all. So they're being put to the test of chasing somebody who's available to them, they believe, but I'm not available to them because it's not what's going on, right? I'm too old to play married games. Not gonna do it. Did it in my 20s, not do it in my 60s, okay? All of you could be the same exact way. There'll be all kinds of men, if you're a female or a guy, that are attracted to you all of a sudden because they're being stripped away of all of their bullshit that they packed on from society. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of bisexual men. There's a lot of gay men who are married. Okay? So I see that in how people have shifted, right? You probably will see it also. How sexuality is going to be very, very important for the next 5 years. Very important. Because we're finding ourselves. We're actually allowing ourselves to be us and not what society wants us to be. That's why children, I think there's Gen X, Gen Z, I'm not really sure, I think it's Gen Z maybe, they're fluid. They don't care if it's a boy or a girl. They have no limitations at all, no boundaries at all, okay? No societal boundaries, Spirit says, okay? That's the future. That's the future, everybody, okay? And I'm telling you, if you don't get with that, with the changes, you don't accept the changes, although they're different from ours, right? Our limitations that we put on ourselves because society says, right? And look back at society, how society has shifted for the better, to open up our minds because the church, well, some people grew up with, my mom and dad did, things like that, put the cement helmet on so that you couldn't connect to anything but what that person at the front of the church was saying, which is so not right. And that's all going to disappear anyway. But understanding that for the next 5 years, you're going to lose and change your environment, who you speak to, who you don't speak to, who you've moved past, right? Who no longer serve you. And there's a lot of people that don't like that phrase. Why? Well, Bill, it shouldn't be serves me. Why not? Who's the most important person in your life? You or the dog? You or your wife? You or your husband? Who's the most important person? Well, if you say somebody else, you got codependency issues. Time to get on working on those. See? We're very complex. The blessing is we're coming to the edge of basically 5D next year. And it's all about shredding what no longer serves us. Everything. Jobs, people, pets, locations, everything. Doctors, everything. Everything is being reborn, Spirit says. And it's true. It's true. We're all being reborn, right? Into a type of energy which serves us perfectly, allows us to flow, allows us to be ourselves with no judgment. Judgment is non-existent in 5D. And the younger people are showing us that. Their parents could give a hoot because their parents know it's okay. That's my child. That's how it came. That's how she came. That's how he came. Giants. Grandpa may not think so. Well, guess what? Parents are sticking up and talking to Grandma and Grandpa about he's fine. He's fine. He has a boyfriend right now. He might have a girlfriend next week. You never know. Well, how can that be? Because we're fluid. We've always been fluid. Only now, at the end of third dimension, okay, we can be again. We can be again. If you like to, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Don't want to get married to another guy? Don't do it. Want to get married to a female? Don't do it. Don't have to. Again, there's absolutely nothing that says you have to. Same sex, straight, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And I'm telling you, it's coming so fast that as those kids have babies, right? They're in their 20s. Guess what? It's going to get even more and more fluid. Everything's becoming more fluid. What is fluid? It is flowing. Flowing. Okay? That's what's in the process of going on now. For me, it is okay living on what I make. My Social Security, which is cool, right? And believing and knowing that in months ahead of me, I'll be moving. I've got to be out of here by September 1st, right? I'm not signing a new lease. Been here 14 years. It's kind of turned into a ghetto. So it's like, yeah, my place is pretty cool, pretty good. But I've been here 14 years. I've never lived in one place this long in my life. Except for my house I grew up in. I was there for 24 years, right? Till I moved away to Chicago. So everyone's going through this location change, this energy shift, this love shift, this what I want to wear shift, right? I talk to some people and they're so disappointed in their children because they're not like them. When is any parent, my parent's going to give a hoot. Just as long as you making some money, you're not coming to me for cash, you're all grown, dysfunctionally grown, but grown, right? Learn along the way, teach people along the way, help people along the way, but also help ourselves. I'm extremely codependent from my mom. I love her. She's my mom, right? I would love to have her back. But I can notice it at 64 years old that my mom was the reason my family's codependent. Love her. She's my mom. And that's never going to change, right? Talk to her all the time. She doesn't like when I talk about her, but you know what? She's there and I'm here, and I'm trying to tell my truth, right? I love her. She's my mom. Wouldn't change anything. Trust me. Soul journey, everybody. When people talk about this, that, and the other thing, soul journey. Trust me. You did exactly what you're supposed to do, and so did they. You chose them for a reason. To be here now to enjoy and hate the transformation. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. We are here now to take 12,000 years or more of energy of our lineage lifetimes with our family and people on our backs to release it to the universe so that the whole freaking family can go into 5D. We chose that. We chose the hardship. We chose the bullshit. We chose the hurt. We chose all of it. We looked at that freaking soul contract and said, yeah, let's go. Did we know what it was going to be about? Probably not. Or did we, Spirit says? Did human soul know what that journey entailed? As humans, we don't have the idea that that could possibly be. Why would I do that? Well, your soul is much stronger than human is. Because your soul is your spine, is the human spine. Where all the chakras are at, right? It knows what we're going to be able to do. It knows everything in your soul journey from the day you're born to the day you're going to die. Every chapter in between. Do they keep us close to the journey? Oh yeah, they keep us close to the journey. The closer we get to fifth dimension, the more all of us shift. I have. 2024 has been freaking mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. It's happening so fast. So fast. For all of us. For all of us. What we need to do is take a look at how far we've come. Is there more ahead of us? Yes. But like I explained 2 weeks ago, one big thing goes and 9 more little things attach itself to it to be cleared. No longer do we go through one thing at a time. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for none of that. Right? We're all on the same time frame. We truly are. The collective consciousness is raising in such amazing energy every single hour of every day. And all of us are part of that. You may be in a lower realm at the moment, but guess what? You freaking fly to number 8. Let's say 8th level to ascension. And you go, holy shit, when did that happen? Well, it's the 11th of July already, guys. It was just the 1st of the month. It's flying by so fast for a reason. For a reason. If you get the calling to change jobs, you're going to change jobs. Guess what? It's going to happen. Because Soul Journey says you got to get the hell out of third dimension, get your butt into 5D all the time. Because we still live in a 3D world outside your house. If you have younger kids, they'll get it. They'll get it. Now, I don't want to talk about it, but they already get it. Mom and dad, going through the motions, right? We still need to pay rent, pay the mortgage, pay car payments. So to all of those things that if you allow them to bring it to you in your job, in a new job, in an older job, in a new supervisor, in a new thought process from the president, or whatever it might be, right? They'll do it. But being inside your head and being inside your heart does not work at all. You got to flow. That's why the kids are doing so well. Now, also, hang on. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Oof. As the younger kids grow and they're impeded by 3D, they're going to have the wherewithal already downloaded to overcome 3D chimes. Okay? They came that way. We did not. We have to be activated into allowing ourselves and working towards it, allowing ourselves to ascend to higher dimensional energy. Okay? I can just tell you on my side, this year's been amazing. Got the dog at the end of last year. All of that. Lost somebody from my house. Again, moved some friends over to the left side. Okay. Married guys over to the left side. All of them. Right? And they kind of got the message, which was kind of fantastic because in the past they never have. Right? Thank you. To open the doorway to the future. Did I resist some of it? Yes. All of us do. Did I get it faster than I've ever got it before? Oh, hell yeah. That. Boom. Okay, got it. Right? It's amazing what they'll do for you when you allow them to. They allow them to. Yes. One person who is famous, married. I was on YouTube yesterday, and a video of him and the wife and the family, boom, showed up on my YouTube channel. I'm like, whoa, what is that about? I watched about 3 minutes of it and almost threw up. Yeah. No, that's good. Thanks. Appreciate that. Okay? I've been out, so I never had to come out. So for me, it's, it's kind of like whatever. But I'm grown. Hey, Pratik, I'm grown. All of us are getting to the point of such ascension that we absolutely reject anything that no longer serves us. True. It truly does. It happens to all of us. Friends, family, jobs, supermarkets, the department store, right? Again, we like what we like. And if we don't like the place that we're going to, it doesn't feel right to us anymore, then you go to another one, someplace else. But I absolutely will tell you straight up that after this year, by March of next year, we are going to be absolutely in 5D. Most of us. Now, we got to get through the freaking election. And that's going to be a cluster F. Okay? Going to be a mess. Going to be a mess. Okay? Just vote. If you can vote, just vote. All right? I will tell you that President Biden will step down as a nominee. Okay? And that will ramp up the other side. All right? And although the Democrats will win, I will tell you straight up, it's going to be House and Senate, all of it, the whole kit and caboodle. Why did I say that? That's kind of weird. Yeah. Okay? So, again, if you don't want to know, turn the volume down. If you watch this on YouTube and I start to talk about it, if you don't like it now and it's live, sorry. I'm just telling you what's going to happen this year. Believe it or not, I get it from source. Ooh, my crown chakra just lit up. Exactly. Okay? Because the Democrats are going to be the party that changes the United States. Taxes corporations, taxes rich people, so that people who don't have will have. I will tell you this, and I've said this before, Spirit is firm on this, that either before the election or soon after the election, we will start to receive $1,000 a month for every single adult in the country. Okay? Not the ultra rich, because they'll know exactly who they are. Okay? They can bitch and scream all they want to. All right? But that's going to happen for all of us. Again, because they can't control inflation. There's all kinds of upset on the planet, and the supply chain is all jacked up. So trust me, they're going to do it. Will propaganda follow that? Of course it will. Okay? Plain and simple. But Spirit has talked about that for about 1.5 years, 2 years. That the money is going to come for every single human, every single adult in the country that is not making $400,000 a year, let's say, or $300,000 a year, whatever. Okay? It's expensive to live in cities. It is. The gas is more expensive, the house is more expensive, insurance is more expensive. I mean, everything's more expensive. Chicago, New York, Washington, D.C., right? Houston, Dallas, Denver, L.A., everywhere. If you're living in the city, it's going to cost you more. Well, guess what? You can't make $15 an hour as a kid or even as a young adult, right? So again, that supplement is going to come, all right? Supplement is going to come. It's all going to be paid for, okay? The Trump $1 trillion tax cut is going to end. It was put in place in 2017. Okay? Just giving you the heads up. How much change is going to happen to us by March of next year? It truly is. To us and the surroundings that we live in. Going to be a lot of people that are pissed off. Okay? They're going to propagandize everything. Are you protected? Of course you're protected. They got you. They got you. Does it mean you don't have to be smart? No. Because there's crazy folks that are leaving the planet after this. What a way to go out. Again, that transformation is real. It is definitely real. Okay? But also, it's a blessing. Because as you go through this transformation, as I am myself, I will tell you straight up, you're going to be in such a place of, oh my freaking God, than you ever thought possible. When everything starts to settle down in 2025, 2026, because those are two blissful 18 months, 20 months. And everything will settle down. And we'll say, remember when? Holidays will shift. Life will shift into more bliss, into more happiness, into more everything that is good. More love, more everything that is good. But as they extract you from situations, because they're going to, you have to go with it, right? You have to believe and go with it. Once you've surrendered, they have all the power. We have no power at all. They will F up your life to get you to move easily. You'll think it's being effed up. They're like, okay, at least we got him to move. About 3 weeks ago, maybe 3.5 weeks ago, I got, maybe a month ago, see. It's almost 2 months, okay? Probably 6 weeks, let's say. I got, Bill, you're on an island with your dog making new friends. Okay? Is that something I need to think about? Is it supposed to be the scenario in my head? Bill, you're on an island with your dog making new friends. And I saw myself walking Daisy. Okay? I kind of embodied that for, an hour. Okay, cool. Walking her, it's all good. We're having a good time. She's being goofy as hell. And she's just having a good time. We're just walking, right? Then all of a sudden I hear, Bill, you're on an island with your dog making new friends. Okay, I got it. You don't get it. You're on a freaking island. Sometimes they got to be like that, right? Urgent. Bill, you're on a freaking island with your dog making new friends. I said, oh, soon. Well, confirmation from Brenda, quantum healer. I think it's really soon. Awesome. Awesome. Am I prepared for that? No. Spirit says, it's going to be really fast. Oh. Okay, well, I got to be out of here September 1st. So right now we're at 6 weeks. That's what they've said. Bill, about 6 weeks, and you'll be gone. Well, it's going to take a month for me to get her in the state. She's got to be tested for rabies. It says a non-rabies state. Okay? So I'm having this monumental shift and change in 6 weeks. Does it scare me? Oh, not really. I'm like, okay, because I can go into Capricorn mode, right? Everything's being given away. So if you guys want plants, you want 15-foot trees and stuff like that, if you got space, I got them. Okay? If you haven't seen them, I'll show you pictures. Rubber trees, 10 feet tall, probably 10 feet tall. The other tree is 15 feet tall. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Okay? So, it's going to happen to you guys too. Things are going to shift. You're going to get the inkling they got to move. All right? If you're single, trust me, your whole life is going to completely change. Completely change. If you allow it or not, they're going to take you from point A to point Z within 6 to 8 months. That's the way it's going to be. Okay? And what you need to do is 3 things. Parent yourself, number 1. When ego starts flipping that frick out, talk out loud. I'll give you an example. Bill, stop. Just stop. You know that's not true. Stop. It's not true. Give yourself a frickin', I want to use the F word. Give yourself the frickin' break, Bill. Just stop. You're not that guy anymore. Number 2. It wasn't that bad, Bill. It wasn't that bad. Stop worrying about it. Stop worrying about it. I'm my own worst critic. Every Capricorn is. Right? Because we think we have to be perfect to survive. Survival's done. It's now living. It's now living. And we all have to get that message through our freaking head. Eventually. Because we take adversity, survival. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, we don't have to do that anymore. It's not about survival. They will always take care of you. Trust me, they will. I'm the freaking poster boy for that. Trust me, they've always got your back. They know the journey, you do not. You could be weeks away from having to pay rent again. And you're like, my gosh, I don't have. Guess what happens? You do a freaking scratch off, you win yourself $10,000. Bing. They know. They know. Don't think of the scenarios of, oh my God, I'm going to have to sell my house. Oh my God, I'm going to... No. I talk to people all the time. So you don't make a mortgage payment. Okay. You're still going to be good. Right? Again, in my transition, I didn't pay charge cards for 2 months. I don't care. Because I'm the most important person in my life. And if I don't have the money, you can't get blood out of a turnip or a stone. Do what you want to do. Because when I had money, I paid what I owed. Do I feel guilty about that? Not anymore. Haven't in about the past 3 years, maybe 4 years. I don't care. I'm the most important person in my life. I'm going to be in debt till the day I die. I don't care. That's where you got to be. What about your credit score? I don't care. Because when you pay everything off, because you got $100,000 whenever, $200,000, whatever. Skins. I saw a lady yesterday who won $500,000 on a freaking scratch off. Didn't even know that she had won. Took it to the store, scanned it, boom, $400,000. No, $500,000. She didn't even know. She bought like 6, 7 weeks ago. Didn't even know. But something came into her mind that I should probably check that ticket. We don't know. We have to go with it. Try everything that you can to stop tripping. Self-parent. Self-parent. Number 3, Bill's going to be okay. Bill's going to be fine. Bill's going to be fine. Can you get excited about that? Well, as my Capricorn self was always disappointed, I'm like, well, no, not right. Not right now. Not right now. Well, now I'm like, yeah, I kind of can. Everything's falling into place. Right? There's, as Spirit said to me last week, in just not even a conversation, just a thought, right? Bill, everything that blocked you is now gone. Lee, and your friends. And the other guy. Yeah. All the things that were in your way because of codependency are now gone. Are now gone. Makes sense to me. So Bill, just freaking chill. Okay. Now, in 2018, when they said I was going to move to Maui, I had everything set. The dog ready to go. The car's already ready to be picked up and go. And it was 2018, and now it's 2024. And where am I at? I'm still in Michigan, still in Detroit. But now's the time. Right place, right time. It's always right place, right time. And for all of us, we are in the right place at the right time because the energy shifted. You know, I know. Bill, they don't even have to freaking recognize it. We're going to move their butts anyway. And the way that they need to look at it is, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Person that I know, Capricorn, worked at a job for 7 years, made really good money. She's a little bit older than I am, okay? Been out of work for 2 months. Bill, I can't get a job. No, you're not supposed to get a job. I told you that months ago. But Bill, I don't understand. No, you don't. No, you don't. She's freaking out, right? She's single, not married, no children. You're good, right? Get Social Security, she had a regular full-time job, get a little pension, good. She called this morning. Bill, I got to tell you something. I said, what is that? Somebody called me for a 20-hour-a-week job. Really? Yeah, it actually, it's in support of, I don't know what it was. I went, perfect. She goes, what, do you think I should take it? Why wouldn't you take it? Well, I don't know. But I don't think, God was talking to me the other day saying that I didn't need to go back to full-time. You're not supposed to be in full-time. You're supposed to be living a semi-retired life, having fun, which Capricorn does not know how to do, guys. If you're a Capricorn, you know we don't have any idea how to have fun. We're always serious. Even when I was a kid, I was serious. No type of fun. It always was disappointed. Her the same thing.
I take you very seriously.
Tells you what energy's in my house. Thank you, Spirit. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. So when those things start to happen, understand that it's for you. It's for you. She's going to take the job. It's only $13.50 an hour. Well, she used to making like $130,000 a year. Right? She's almost 70 years old. Guess what? You're good. You got a good little pension. You got your Social Security. Get a little 20-hour-week job. Got some big cash in the bank. Huh? Good. But that mindset is shifting, and I never thought this woman would shift. Ever. Very structured. Very, very structured. Like with iron. But she's realizing, because God talks to her, you know, Last night, Bill, I had a dream, and I was working at this place, and there you go. And we all know that even when we get messages from our guides, from God, whoever, we always want a second opinion. That's okay. That's what she was doing to me. So, Bill, what do you think? Yes, you're good. You're going to take it. And then the kicker came in. Well, Bill, I wonder if they'll notice my executive secretary skills. And I said, no. Then I can make more money. No, that's not the point. See that revert back? See? She's okay with taking the job on the surface, but underneath with her ego. But if they like me, that's a Capricorn's attitude. I can gather more and do more stuff, and then they'll pay me more. No. And I explained to her, Lee worked in healthcare, in assisted living homes, and no, they just hand it to you to ask you if you can do it because you're sitting there in hospitality, and then you're doing all this stuff if you're too anxious. I said, so do not, no. So do it slowly. Do it slowly. Because you're going to ascend out of that place, guaranteed in 6 months or more. All of us. All of us. Okay? So, what I want to talk about next is this. I was talking to a person on Tuesday, and I was channeling when I talk to people, I don't remember anything that I say. I mean, it's not me, it's them. I'm just channeling 100%, right? And Spirit was talking about this concept of people passing, okay? And I'm going to try to get as much as I can from them from that afternoon on Tuesday. This is part of it. It's kind of like as we go forward into 2025, you know how we get updates on our phone that you have to download, The 3Ders will not get those updates, okay? And as energy shifts into 5 and 6 dimension, 3rd dimension is so heavy and so deep and they're not getting updates, that they slowly shrivel up and pass. That made total sense. That made total sense to me. Because all the energy now is up here. And 3rd dimensional energy is down here. And it's very dense, right? Lots of not evilness, but a lot of WTFs. Okay? Why are they going here and I'm not? As we do now in 3D. How did they get, are they that smart? Are they that, not really, no. But their soul journey says, guess what? You're going to be this person. So that is something I want everybody to understand in the future, okay? That you see your friends and people that you know, or just people that you don't know, struggling being in 3rd dimensional energy. Little by little by little, their circuits will go void, Spirit says. They'll go void, meaning there's no updates because these are people, Spirit says, that their contract is done. Their contract is done, right? There isn't any more DNA to give them the support that they need to go further. They're not going into 5 and 6 dimension. They're not, right? Their time ends now. So as we see that and we hear people talk about it, right? And we see the news media and the world talk about it. It's going to be worldwide, but the United States is leading this ascension, okay? Understand what it is. Understand what it is. They're no longer getting downloads. Their DNA is done. It's slowly but surely disintegrating, Spirit says. Okay? They won't know why people are passing. They won't. But as it happens, I want everybody to understand. I want you to realize exactly what it is, so you don't get scared, right? Oh my God, what if no, it's not. Spirit has assured me that everybody who has a spiritual person in their family, their immediate family, is protected. It's protected. I believe them because I believe them, right? Because they wouldn't tell all of us anything different. So understand that when the time happens, next year, we could begin, if not this year, like at the end of the year. But there will be upset. There will be kind of craziness. There will be all kinds of bullshit. It's the final. It's the finale. Spirit says it's the finale of that group of people who are here for a reason, to move us into ascension, to clear that energy out from the bowels of the earth to the light, so that it can be healed. And by healing, they end up leaving the planet. Okay. So I wanted to get that in there before we end it. Okay, I'm still doing readings. A special reading for this month. 30 minutes is $85, and an hour is 105, I believe. 105, yeah. Next month, who knows? Once I get the okay, I'm not gonna do personal readings at all anymore when I get to Hawaii. Like I said, I'll do it for people that I've done them for before, and family members and stuff like that. But I will do a whole month off of moving. Okay, it's a big move, and I have to get rid of everything, right? And I'll be taking t-shirts, tank tops, shorts, and sneakers, and socks, underwear, stuff like that. And then all my cosmetic stuff, all my stuff like that. But when it comes to physical stuff, no, I'll be taking my crystals and things like that, and of course the chimes. But when it comes to other physical furniture, dishes, silverware, pots and pans, stuff like that, I won't take any of it. So then that way it's going to be okay, but I'm going to have crunch time because I have to match it up with us leaving, Daisy and I, and flying to Hawaii, picking up my sister, and then flying to Hawaii. So that's going to happen, I believe, in the next 6 weeks. So if you want a reading, book it. I do Saturday readings too, till 2 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock sometimes. Depends upon who it is, all right, and if they book and when they book. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Facebook Messenger. You got my phone number. Okay, text me if you need something. Got a question, whatever. You guys all know that stuff, right? Yeah. And it's going to be a big, huge evolution, Spirit says. A big push towards the future. A big, huge ascension move. Don't be in fear. Don't be in fear. It does, and I know that's sometimes impossible to do, but if this SOB can do it, everybody can do it. Does it suck? It sucks big time. It sucks. But you know what? We don't have a choice. That's the kicker. We don't have a choice. You can't even delay it anymore. That's another choice. It's like, dang, why? Well, because I told you guys, they need us here. For all those people that are coming up through the ranks that have no freaking clue what we've been doing for years. I started Coaching for the Soul in 2017. It's been 7 years. 17 or no, 2015, I think. 2015. It's been 8 years, right? I don't know. 9 years. I don't know. 9 years. Yeah. See? And if you look back at those videos, they're very cute. I'm very young, but it's very cute. You know, what Spirit gave me to talk about for, 20 minutes or whatever it was. Half an hour. Yeah. And about ego and about this and about that. Little topics it's just cute. I look back and go, wow, I was really, really young. I was really young with my spirituality. And, physically too. So, anyway, you guys know where to catch me, find me, stuff like that. Need something, let me know. Again, if you guys are watching this live, which you are, people here, run over to YouTube in about 10 minutes and like the video and leave an emoji or just a comment. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Don't know how we're going to do Coaching for the Soul and things yet, because right now it's 5 hours difference. And then as we turn back to Eastern Standard Time, I'm 6 hours difference. So Coaching for the Soul might be my time might be 10 a.m., right? And you know how I'm not a morning person. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm still going to do Coaching for the Soul. I'm still going to do Element Package. I shouldn't say that. Coaching for the Soul membership coaching. Still going to do that. And I'm still going to talk to people who I've talked to in the past. All right? So, namaste, everybody. Share the video if you want to, okay? I'm all good. Let some people know what's going on. And I'll see you next Thursday for Coach for the Soul, Thursday at 3. See you guys.